Good morning, everybody. It's mile time. This is the March 2022 Texas Mile, and we are just about ready to leave and hit the road. The old Rickster, looking super fresh with the hood back on. Gave him a quick polish. He's up on the trailer. Got the C6 wheels, the 888s. In the fronts, I'm gonna run the skinnies for now, just so I can get it off the trailer and go through tech and all that. And then I'll put the 888 front C6 wheels. But golly, those TBMs look freaking sick up behind those wheels. Super excited to see how they do. This mile, we're limited by roll cage to 215. So there's not really a big milestone number that we're going for. You know, last mile it was 200. You know, that was the big deal. That was the big number. And so we were just immediately pushing. You know, we did a couple NA shakedown runs and then boom, nitrous 203. Beautiful, fireworks, the whole 9 yards. This time we've already done 200. And pretty much the next big milestone I think is 220. And we're limited by roll cage to 215. So I'm kind of going into this event, this race, with the mindset of learning the car. You know, really playing with suspension tune-ups, playing with wheel alignments, and different things like that to help find what will give me the smoothest ride down the runway so that when we do have the bigger boy Pro Mod roll cage, we're good to go. We've already got the car dialed in and it's just straight as an arrow. So, he's way up over there. Show you all the travel trailer we got. Previous owner had a big blowout right there. Don't worry about that, it's got new tires. Dan's looking fresh, all hooked up. Got the generator. This time we're bringing scooters. We're gonna be like Lewis Hamilton running around the pits. But check it out, dude. Getting her all packed up. All the gear, the chairs, beer coolers in the back, some food, the box wine. You know the deal. So we've just got a couple more coolers to throw inside of here, and then we'll be on the road, headed to see you guys at the mile. We have officially made it to Texas Mile. This is our pit for the weekend. We got the camper trailer blocking the sun on one side, both tents, the fam, and then both trucks. Ricky's up front. I got them swapped out onto the Mile C6 road race wheels, and I think these are gonna be really good because the back spacing is a little different than C5. And if you look, the wheels are actually tucked way inside of the car, so that might help our aerodynamics a little bit. Right now, it has a little bit of a fender gap for race setup, so I'm gonna lower the front maybe an inch and the back just a ½ inch, and then we should be done and ready to race tomorrow. All right, just finished lowering Ricky. Looks freaking sick. I have not lowered it this much yet, mainly because on the street that would 1000% rub, but out here on the track, we're gonna get it as low as we possibly can to help keep air from getting underneath the car and creating a bunch of lift. Looks freaking sick. Frick, dude, I lowered the car a whole bunch, and then I had to go off-roading and I hit this bump. And now look at this oil trail. All the way up to the freaking car. Absolute amateur hour over here. Look at that, oil all over the freaking ground. Gosh darn it. We're gonna jack it up, pop a new filter on, and then add some more oil to it. It's a little too low right now. That's the filter right there. No bueno. All right, guys, got the oil repaired. We added a couple quarts to make up for what was lost. I also picked the front end back up about an inch. Still lower than our street ride height, but not so low that we're gonna pop the oil filter every time I need to move this thing. So, Rick's in line, a few other cars in front of us. Sun is setting over there. There's the track. We're gonna pack it up for the night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Okay guys, good morning. We are on grid with Ricky. However, right now, you can't see more than 30 yards. The fog is so thick. So, we might have a little bit of a delay to the start today, but once the sun comes up and everything dries out, we should get to racing. Alrighty, we're finally getting ready to race. This front row is already left. We've got one more row in front of us. I'm gonna get Ricky warming up so his oil can come up to temperature, and then we'll make a hit. We're just gonna do a shakedown run this first pass, make sure everything is working, and then the next run we'll run it all the way out naturally aspirated.
on the money. 182.
All right, that felt really good. 182.5. All right, thank you. Yes, sir. All right, not a bad shakedown pass with 182. So let's get back to the pits, do a quick data log, or look at the data log, and then see where we can go from here. Okay guys, we're getting ready for our second naturally aspirated run. We're going to run the full pass this time and hope for a good number. We're going to be going. All right, here we go. It's go time, baby.
That is the sound of an approaching billowman.
I've had enough with natural aspirated stuff. I'm tired of going slow. We're done with this. 200 shot, here we go.
We're bringing out the juice.
So at 185, so we're 6 mile an hour down NA to what we were last time. I still missed a shift on that pass, and there's a pretty strong headwind. So as we always do, we're going to overcompensate with power and spray 200 shot this next pass.
That's exactly what we're gonna do.
All right, guys, major problem. We're switching the car over to nitrous, which also includes changing spark plugs, and we had one plug that with no torque on it at all separated. So inside the cylinder head are the rest of the threads for this plug. Luckily the electrode is still on it, so we're gonna try to snake a really small flathead into it, something just like this, and we're gonna try to literally get that to wedge between the electrode and the main body of the threads so we can spin it out. Okay, so we ran to the Snap-on truck, got an extractor set, and I think we're making progress here. I can feel it unthreading. I'm just very scared of letting the extractor fall into the head. But I think we've got it. Hold on, ratchet's screwing up. Good old cobalt ratchets.
You know, cobalt ratchets with snap-on bits.
That's the worst one.
It's coming. It's getting smoother.
God bless Snap-on
God
trucks.
bless snap-on truck.
Oh, thank God.
There you go.
Look at that, look at the electrode. How close is that to falling into the motor?
Jesus.
Woo! NGK, come on, man. This would have sucked.
Oh my God. I'm not touching the car anymore. I'm not touching it again.
Okay, huge crisis averted. We got the spark plug out of the cylinder head. Everything's perfect. We got 200 jets in the car. Got her all taped up. We're gonna go jump back in line and click off a nice smooth 200 pass. Okay guys, this is the 200 shot. Be safe.
go.
There you go.
206.
Heck yeah, attaboy.
Good job, Nathan. You're doing Lord's work right there.
What?
You're doing the Lord's work.
Yeah.
Made the whole pass, but that was awesome. Such a good run. That felt great. Even if that wasn't 200, I'm proud of this little motor. We've had this thing in here for 3 miles now, and it has given me no issues ever. So, very well. Good job, Ricky. Good job. New personal best, 206.
Yeah, we know. It's off. The computer told us.
What?
The computer told us it was your best run.
Oh, y'all know too.
Oh,
awesome.
yeah, we see it.
I was saying for the GoPro, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Awesome, cool stuff. Pit bikes, we got Camaros.
We got Camaro sports cars. See, Jacob doesn't know this video is going to exist until he goes through his camera.
He really doesn't. Hi, Jacob. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You better
for all these great times. Sorry about the spark plug, by the way.
Sorry about the spark plug.
How does it feel, sir?
New personal best. It was really smooth. Loosening up the shocks made it completely. It felt like the car was just hovering over the ruts versus going through them. You know. But hell, 140 in the quarter.
Dude, Jesus.
That's fast.
That's spicy.
I kind of licked it a little bit in second gear this time. I never sprayed it in second. Could y'all hear when it went?
We could hear a little in second, and then we heard the shift to third, and we were like, oh, that's new.
Third gear went really fast.
Yeah, third gear went really fast.
So yeah, I'm super happy with that. I want to look at the data log and pull plugs, and then we'll know immediately
that we can put a 300 in it.
If we can put a 300 in it.
You got the plugs, right?
Yeah, you're
I'm not touching the plugs again. No more.
Okay, a lot later in the afternoon, we went ahead and went to dinner, had a nice meal, let the car cool completely off after its 206 pass with a 200 shot of nitrous. We're now going to go ahead and pull all the spark plugs out of it, make a tune-up call, and see how everything looks. And then we'll figure out tomorrow if we want to start with a 250 or just go straight to the 300 shot. So we're going to get to pulling the plugs out, and we'll look at them in a second. We got all the plugs out of the cylinder heads. And what's really nice is the distribution. That's blinding white. The distribution, they all look identical. So we know the new plate kit is doing a really good job of distributing the nitrous, because last time on a 150 shot, you could completely tell that the front 4 cylinders were getting all of the nitrous. So what's really cool is that we're now running a 200 shot, but in reality, it's probably a whole lot safer on the engine. So we're gonna consult some nitrous guys, figure out how this looks, if we need to make a timing or a fuel adjustment, and then we'll make a call to determine if we wanna go to a 250 or a 300 for tomorrow morning. All right, guys, Sunday morning. Yesterday we pulled the plugs out of the car. Everything looked really, really good. So we went ahead and upped the shot to a 250. We're still running the single bottle in the back. So yeah, fingers crossed. We went 206 yesterday, as you saw. So now we're gonna try to go 210 today, and just have fun and go for a ride. All right, guys, here we go. Oil pressure is a little bit low, so I'm a little nervous on about
out the 4 motor on this run. It might be time for a refresh after this event. But we're gonna send it either ways. Hope for the best.
Car 39 out on the track, passed from a half mile to 171.8. And they're passing a mile to 195. Car 39 passing a mile to 195.
Yeah, the bottle.
Okay, motor's still running. It has great oil pressure, so I don't know. I might just be in my head. That pass did not feel fast at all. So I'm not too sure what's going on, but that did not feel like a very fast pass.
Alright, let's see what we did. $195, alrighty, thank you. On that pass, that's kind of what I was expecting. We might have ran out of bottle. We'll have to look at the tune and figure out.
Like faster, it was slow everywhere. Yeah. What did we do in the half yesterday? 172. So we lost a mile an hour at the half, but then we lost 11 on the big end.
That's got to be bottle pressure.
The quarter was a little bit faster, so I'm assuming bottle pressure right now, not having looked at the data log. And so, what's the bottle pressure at right now, actually?
Just under 800?
Yeah, bottle's empty.
Yeah, bottle's done.
Yeah, because it was pulling really good.
Dude, yeah, first and second, it was ripping.
Yeah, when I hit it, when I licked it in second, it spun the tires a little bit, so I put it in third quickly, and it got back on it. It pulled hard. Yeah. And as soon as I got into fourth gear, it just started to feel slow, and then fifth gear, it was like, this thing has no gas.
Yeah, it's NA.
Yeah, this thing feels like dog shit. So
Need more bottle.
80% sure we're out of bottle, so we're gonna add 2 bottles next.
Math, you know, you run out of one bottle, you throw 2 in.
Yeah, might as well put the 300 pills in it, and
Send it.
we got one more run.
Cinder.
That'll work for me.
All right, guys, back in line for probably the last run of the weekend. We got both bottles in the back. They both have the exact same pressure, so they should both feed together. I'm not running a heater on either one because they're brand new bottles, and with how hot it is out here, they're gonna be at 1100 PSI pretty easily. We've got 300 horse jets in the motor. I've got 12 degrees out of the tune. So this should be a very fast pass. The headwind is ridiculously, it's crazy strong right now, which is kind of going to be a good thing for us because currently we're picking up about 1 mile per hour for every 10 horsepower. And so we went 206 with a 200 shot. So now we've added another 100 horsepower. I'm not allowed to go more than 215. So I think the headwind will kind of help throttle the car a little bit and keep us in the low 2 teens, assuming this is a good clean run and everything works like it's supposed to. Other than that, yeah, we're in line. Should be going in the next probably 5 or 10 minutes.
All right, guys, this is it. The big one. 300 shot with the probably 20 mile an hour headwind, if not more. go.
Woo, over 200. That's what we're looking for.
39 past the mile with a 204.1.
18 mile an hour headwind. It's hard. 18 mile an hour.
That headwind sucks.
Sucks.
Well, guys, I don't think that was a 200 mile an hour run either. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Y'all were right, I needed 2 heaters. Shoot.
Every time y'all sneak up on me, I keep thinking we're like way further down. Well, dang it.
Dude, 18 mile an hour headwind.
Yeah.
Like you'd pick up 10 if there was no wind. It's just
Shucks.
shucks.
Well, time for turbos. Because then we don't need nitrous.
Nitrous go bye-bye.
Turbos go smoothly. While I was editing the video, I realized we never did an official outro for the weekend. So now that I'm back home, we are home. Ricky's in the garage. The hood is about to come back off because we have a lot of work to do to get him ready for the next phase, which is going to be freaking awesome. Quick recap, because I don't want to spill too many details. We're gonna have 2 spinny things right about there. It's also getting a different aftermarket ECU, and we're getting a different oiling system for him that is just gorgeous and beautiful. So also I have some beautiful wheels coming. I have the front runners already. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen them, but the rear bead blocks have not come in yet. We're also doing a whole new rear cradle and differential in the car. So we have a lot of work ahead of us in the next 6 months before the next Texas Mile. So make sure you follow along, hit the subscribe button. It's gonna be awesome. And I cannot wait to take this thing to the next freaking level. Thanks for watching. See you later.
Good boy.
No, I don't have one.
Yeah.